and welcome to Luna Velea YouTube channel. We are outdoors today and we are doing natural light photography. This is a new thing that we are trying to adapt into our channel. If it works for this photo shoot, then we're gonna be doing for other photo shoots. Isn't it, Vince?
Yeah. And I'm gonna use 60mm lens. It's a super wide angle lens, at least for me. Not the widest of the widest, but still a bit too much for a portrait photo shoot.
Oh.
But I think like this environment where we are in right now, it kind of craves for wide angle lenses because there's so many good like leading lines and all kind of urban environment.
And the sun is playing hide and seek with us, so I hope it stays at one position for long to do the video to the end.
So we're doing natural light photography and a little bit rougher elements. So let's see what we're gonna come up with now. Pretty new to me to do these videos with natural light. We always use flashes, but
And gels.
and gels. So now this is all about like a natural light photography. I'm a photojournalist by profession, so basically this is pretty ordinary thing for me to do. So usually we don't use 60mm lens for portrait photography. Do you know why? Because it distorts very much model, but sometimes you have to do things a little differently.
Yeah.
And I think this 60mm fits this urban environment. Now I find this little spot here where I can frame her in the middle of this little spot. You don't see it from that angle, but soon you will see. Can you put the right leg on top of that?
Right.
Right, yeah, this time right. Yeah. Somewhere there. And then you could lean more like this and face that way more. Like, yeah, there. And then I go here. And there. Then lean on a little bit, yeah.
And then like this. So we found our second spot and it's these stairs and Sam is gonna direct me on what to do. So hit it.
Okay, no pressure. I have a couple of tricks in my sleeve. So I'm shooting her now from up to down. So let's see how it looks like. 3, 2, 1. Good. Come a little closer. And I try to frame her in the middle of the frame. This. Then one vertical photo so I can get more like those sky and everything on the frame. You can go a little bit like you were, like a little bit sideways. Okay, let's try this. Still a good. And I still try to keep her in the middle of the frame and quite small to this whole composition because this whole environment looks so cool. Yes. And then I go super close, which you usually don't do with female models, especially with this lens.
Because of the distortion.
Because of the distortion. But it's okay. Today we're doing a little risky photo shoot.
Yeah. We move towards these poles and I'm gonna take contact with them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So still same spot, but just a little difference. Like you use these rails now, like this, so she can lean on them. Yeah. I go down on her level maybe. I'm gonna do the photo straight from this rail here.
Should I crawl towards it?
Can you put your leg here?
Yeah.
Somewhere like you're a bit more. Yes, there. 3, 2, 1. Even there. It's all about finding these weird compositions, and yeah, even that hand is cool there. There, yes. These are good. I enjoy when you find poles or whatever you can touch.
Yeah. Making contact with something, it's easier than without anything, like you have to think so much. Our main idea was to go down the stairs to our final destination, but as we descended, we saw this cool painting and we decided to incorporate it in our natural light photography for today. So we're gonna take a couple of shots here and then we move to our final destination.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And I'm only gonna use the 16mm. This lens is 16 to 35mm, but the challenge for today is natural light and super wide angle. Let me change the direction a little bit. I come also here. Now lean on to it like that. Go closer to that, that your head hits to the wall. There.
Do I open or close?
No, close your eyes actually. Yeah, this is very cool spot also. I'm also incorporating this bridge behind into this composition.
Okay, I feel like I'm bathing in sunlight.
Exactly. Then I do very high angle. Yes. Cool.
I'm gonna try putting my leg here and then tell me how it looks.
Yeah, we try that. Yeah. And can you put this more like that? That's more dynamic because there's this line.
Okay.
Look at the shadows of the hand. That's actually pretty cool.
Can I make a spider?
Okay. Not sure about this composition, but let's try. It's still.
I'm gonna get a muscle. I need to work out.
So you only can get like a one shot every 5 minutes before the muscle pull. So now we're in some dark alley. What a wise thing to do.
Where's your bag?
You could come here and pose here. I
Okay.
take photo that direction. The reason why I'm taking photos that direction is because there's these cool openings in the middle of this bridge. So I try to compose them into these photos. And here we go again. 3, 2, 1. Maybe vertical image. Yeah, it works better. Come a little bit closer so you're bigger in the frame. With wide angle lens, sometimes this model can be too small. Yes. A little bit lower. Yes, that was cool. Okay, one final shot. We use this pole. You know us, we like poles. So this yellow pole is like something you can take. Was that a dirty joke? Okay?
Very
I
much.
mean.
The fun thing about doing photo shoots with somebody you're free with, you can make jokes and nobody's offended.
Yes. So the photo will look something like 3, 2, 1. This. Yep.
Paul must.
Natural light photography. This is what it's all about. 2, 1. Biker. Ruined my shot.
Can I do this?
Maybe like that. Let me come very close. Yes. That's it. Right, as you can see, we always have fans in these videos. This was a 60mm photography with a 60mm lens and natural light. We haven't done natural light photography basically ever.
Yeah, we've never, but we have done a video
Yeah.
portrait with natural light.
Yeah, so kind of it felt familiar, but still it was weird. But I like it. It was a good challenge.
I was feeling something was missing.
Yeah.
Because there's always the flash and the light, and I'm
Yeah.
always looking somewhere for it. But yeah, it's different, new. We are here for it.
Yeah, but as I said, it was a very nice like a change of space and change of like environment. I like this environment a lot. There's many cool lines. So the 60mm worked very good because you can compose your model in these like rails, and bridge, and like this
Yeah.
all concrete like environment.
Yeah.
Very urban.
And it was new place. We've never done photo shoots
Yeah.
somewhere around this area, so it was new. And there's so much, like when you look around, you're like, I want to do that, I want to do that, I want to do that.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's so much on the background that's totally new, that makes videos totally different.
Yeah.
Because when we did the previous 2 videos, we did it on the same place, but this gives like a different vibe. Yes.
Endless possibilities.
Yeah.
Maybe we come back here. Who knows?
Probably summertime you're here.
Yeah.
I'm 100% sure.
Yeah. Anyway, here are the photos.